Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hello?
back. Welcome back to the Briefcast.
Hello.
I'm here joined with these two fellows over here. Mind reintroducing yourselves?
I'm Marvius. I'm the co-owner of Briefcast Entertainment.
I'm Lightroom. I'm a co-writer for Briefcase Entertainment.
I'm Walter, and I'm a co-owner of Briefcase Entertainment. This is a special episode, our first episode with a guest. We're gonna have our first ever guest appearance on the show. So it's a bit of a milestone for us. This is really cool, and it's a guy that we're kind of fans of. Not Lightroom, but Marvius and I were fans of those.
Lightroom's evil.
Lightroom's evil.
Yeah, I don't know him. I'm evil and fucked up, but I get to know him now.
Yeah, and this is a guy we've been a fan of for a while. He's a fellow Machinima creator. Introducing to the Briefcast, our first ever guest, Clentonium.
Wow!
Whoa!
Clentonium!
That guy!
Oh,
That guy.
dude, that door's so loud. Hey guys, what's
What's
up?
up?
Hey! Welcome to the studio.
Welcome.
Thanks.
How's
Very
your
cozy.
Wonderful.
how's your day?
It's all right. I just bought some popsicles. It's getting very hot in Canada right now. Popsicles are good for cooling down.
That's
I love
good.
Sure.
popsicles.
They're pretty cool.
I should buy some.
What's your guys' favorite popsicle?
We should.
Popsicle?
Yeah.
I like anything.
Bomb Pops.
I don't really have like a specific company, but like anything that's blue flavored and pretty good.
Y'all know the
I like the one with the three colors.
Yes, I love
Yeah, those are
the
good.
Bomb
Those
Pops.
That's
Red,
a-
white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
It's
the
so patriotic.
You know the SpongeBob one?
The spun. Yeah, I love those ones too.
Like, you-
I remember,
Can you buy those? Can
Yeah.
you, like,
The
buy
ice cream
those
trucks.
individually?
Yeah, ice
Well,
cream
yeah, but like, can you like buy those individually, just like from a store? Is there any like is there
Maybe.
any place
Like
that
a
sells
popsicle?
the SpongeBob popsicle thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you just
I
buy
don't know.
it.
That's a good question.
I think you just buy it on the ice cream truck.
Huh?
Interesting.
Does that mean there's like people who've literally never had the SpongeBob popsicle before?
I don't know.
Yeah,
What a
I love
sad
Sp-
existence.
That must be sad.
it must be.
Yeah, that's awful.
I liked I
Okay.
like the Sonic one as well.
I've never had that one.
I think we're getting a little sidetracked by popsicles.
Yeah, a little sidetrack, but
This wasn't on our question list. This wasn't our.
Yeah.
now it is, baby.
What is that?
Oh,
What's- Is that someone lawn mowing?
Oh,
Why is-
no, that's the car driving by my house.
Why is
Oh.
hell going on in your mic?
Hell? Alright. Clentonium, you mind introducing yourself a little? For the people who
Yeah.
don't know you. Wait, wrong one.
I'm which camera should I be looking at? There's so many.
The one
really-
that is pointed at you, but really it doesn't really matter.
Okay. I'll just look over here.
Yeah.
I'm Clentonium. I don't only make machinimas, but that's like one of my main things that I do. Been doing it since 2022, 2023, and currently working on a series called Crooked Affluence. Episode 2 is almost done. But
Awesome.
I think I'd like to say I'm pretty good at what I do, and I wish I had done this like 10 years ago, but my brain wouldn't have even been developed. But let's just say the Gary's Mod machinima market is at an all-time low, and I want a revival of sorts.
Mm.
I think we
Mhm.
all want a
Mhm.
revival. That'd be great.
Yeah,
We're all in this together.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
Uh,
Sure.
I guess my next question for you, well, actually, kind of my first. Introduce yourself isn't really a question, but I guess this isn't just for machinima, but just like in general, what motivates you to create?
I like leaving a
Fuck.
large digital
What
large
happened?
digital footprint behind. Hello?
No, you're good. I
What?
just messed up the camera angles.
Oh, what an idiot.
Okay. I like leaving a really big digital footprint behind so that when I meet new people, I have this like crazy amount of content about myself and things I do. So I don't have to like introduce myself to them every time. I'm just like, yo, just check out my YouTube or whatever, and they get like an idea of what I like doing. And so one of my biggest motivators to create is I like to solidify my memories in a video format. And the longer I live, the more videos I have, and that brings me a lot of joy.
Interesting.
Tough answer.
That's
a good answer.
That's a good answer. Like pictures store memories, right? And it's being able to just kind of make something that's important to you in a longer format and just spread it around. That's definitely something special.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I it's not about like how long you live. It's about leaving something behind. Because like when you die, you're gonna be remembered by whatever you did in your life. And I think that's that's really respectable, even if it's like Machinima or something.
But yeah, specifically memories. I've made several videos where like, now just me playing games with my friends, and I often look back on them, just fondly because memories. It's a very good way to encapsulate a period of time in your life.
Yeah, I agree. And in a way, like just us sitting here talking, we're making things to go back to and look at, and it kind of epitomizes our personalities and how we kind of talk with each other. It's kind of just a showcasing of like a conversation between friends, but with questions behind them. And I think that's really cool. That's something special about this.
And there's something special about everything you do, because like no matter what you make, you can look back at it and just remember like what you were doing and how you were when you made that thing. Like I don't know if you ever like Clentonium. I don't know if you look back at like your old stuff like that often. I personally look back at like the first ever Machinimas I made ever. My first thought would be like, oh yeah, this sucks. What was I thinking? But then I think about like, who was I when I made that? And what were the people that were there who were making it, I don't know if that's something that you do. Like, you just look back at something and just like remember, what was going on there. But I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. I look back all the time, especially on the older things like El Fugitivo. It's like I could see where I've improved since then, but like that's another one of my biggest motivators is I see something that I made a long time ago and I'm like, well, I could do so much better than that, and so that's what I strive to do. It's like a constant betterment of the arts.
Right.
Yeah. I guess my next question, my next question would be, oh fuck. My next question. I got it. So this one, that's that. This one is this. All right. I'll remember.
I said you need to remember. I said you need to remember these, and you said you did. I'll remember
this. It's 2 camera angles. I'll remember this. So a question related to that. Was Bravo Down the first Machinima you ever made, or did you make Machinima before that?
Dude, this is like it's like those clips of the celebrities that get approached by Nardwar and they say something really specific. It's like, how did you know that? I almost forgot about Bravo Down, I'm not going to lie. Bravo Down would be the second one I made. The one before it, I think I made it public again just recently. I think it's maybe still privated, but the one before Bravo Down was a school project, and it was like a little World War I visual or something. And it was like a 2-minute whatever thing. But Bravo Down, we made Bravo Down with no script because we just wanted to see if we could make a little short machinima as fast as we could within a day. And me and my friend really liked Bravo Down. We're like, you know what? We gotta make what do you make after that? We made El Fugitivo. We were actually gonna make Bravo Up. That was just too much lore. It's too much lore. The standoff's old title used to be Bravo Up, but I thought that was a stupid title, so we just changed it to the standoff because it's way cooler. But yeah, Bravo Down would be my second machinima.
That's awesome. Okay.
Awesome.
I think you should probably watch these.
You'll probably know the names when you like actually watch them. Because when he said El Fugitivo, my first thought was Lightroom's not gonna know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
I still need to watch El Fugitivo though.
I haven't watched it either. I'll have to watch that.
It's
Did you guys watch the standoff on El Fugitivo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The standoff's a sequel.
What? I didn't even know that.
This,
Oh,
you guys gotta. It's all connected. The standoff is a sequel to El Fugitivo.
Oh, that explains
Yeah,
a lot,
Crooked
actually.
Affluence is like a. Crooked Affluence is like a what do you call it? A spin-off series.
Oh,
Oh,
so
amazing.
it's a cinematic universe.
It's the
Yeah,
cinematic
I'd like to say
universe,
so.
man.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there like what
No,
are the
it's
lore
fine.
implications of the cinematic universe? Like is the World War I thing connected to it?
No, it's not. That was a school project. So Bravo Down, there's a little slideshow at the beginning of Bravo Down, and it lists all their names. And one of the guys' name is Deadeye, and I think one of the other guys' name is Klein, and that's supposed to be like a nod off to the Machinima I make 2 years from then.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
And
amazing.
I don't know if you didn't notice. Oh, actually, yeah, Mukatil. You know the main antagonist in the standoff is they all have the same names because it's supposed to be like a what do you call it, like a beta version of the standoff.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I didn't even know that. I didn't know this was all. Fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was all connected.
No, at
I
the beginning of
figured
Bravo
because
Down.
I noticed Deadeye was also in what was it, the standoff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bravo Down, you know, it's these two guys named Klein and Deadeye hunting down this guy named Connor Mukatila Pahlavi, and when I made the standoff, I was like, you know what, I gotta do that one again, and yeah,
Interesting.
there was that guy Klein, he's like a I don't know, like a Hispanic dude in Bravo Down, and we were going to turn the you guys didn't watch El Fugitivo.
No.
We were gonna turn Klein's in El
Sorry.
Fugitivo. And we were gonna turn Klein into that military guy from Bravo Down, but I didn't know how to do that, so we blew his face off with a shotgun. And we were going to switch his player model right then and there, but then I realized that'd be really weird if we race swapped them, so we just kept him the same guy.
Oh, okay. It's a good way.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Good way to avoid that.
Yeah, that works.
So, I guess that also brings into account because you're like developing things like kind of as you go, because it's I mean it's not fully planned out, I would say, but there is planning to it because as you say you did have stuff in a previous film that then later
Okay.
came into the next one. But
That's like half true. There's an entire like cinematic universe timeline I wrote when I was in like grade 9, and I've been sticking to that. And I'm like
Really?
2 years graduated now.
really,
Crooked Affluence, the script for Crooked Affluence was written in 2022.
Oh,
I just
wow.
started working on it now.
damn, that's awesome actually.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
My next question was gonna be, what is your writing process like? So that kind of answers a little bit of it. You just use old shit that you made in 9th grade.
well, I've been wanting to steer away from that. I did rewrite a lot of Crooked Affluence, but I usually start with like the main character and what I want him to be like. And so with Crooked Affluence, and unfortunately there's only one episode out, but there's like 5 more episodes I've got like boiling right now, in the cooker. And I just really wanted to focus on Raymond being a banker and being really depressed, and that's I had to build off of that. So I usually just start with the characters and then their motivations, and then I build off of that.
Okay.
But the standoff was just to tie up the story I made from El Fugitivo.
So that you could like lead into Crooked Affluence and not have to worry about like anything like popping up from that.
Yeah. Crooked Affluence is supposed to be my escape. However, the Chinese guys in Crooked Affluence is like Chen Li's entire family in the standoff.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So another question. Do you prefer to make machinima or live action content? What would be like your preference?
I would definitely prefer making like live action content, and I did take a break after the standoff to try and make live action content. But my work forced me to move cities. Well, they didn't force me, I chose, I guess, whatever. And so I lost contact with like all my real life friends, so I literally didn't have anything to make, IRL videos with. So I got back into Machinima, and then I moved back to the city I was, living in, and so now I just make live action and Machinima stuff, but I use Machinima to kind of practice my real life skills, and then Machinima is like my big practice ground because it's just so easy to get into, really.
Interesting.
I suppose Gmod has the nice thing of it being like a full sandbox. It's very easy to get into.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
it's a very safe place to start, working on like filmography and stuff like that.
I never really thought about that because Machinima for me is the end all be all for me, anyways. That's like
And all be all.
end all be all.
Yeah.
Like that's the show I'm creating. Like that's the story. That's my big vision. It's not really practice for me. Well, it did kind of serve as practice for a while, and it still will be. But really, it's just practicing to keep on making the show better.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my goal.
I mean,
But that's interesting that you're trying to apply that to like real life filmmaking. I never really thought about that.
Well, the biggest thing I learned from Gary's Mod Machinimas is, you press record, is everything you learn in the editing room after you press record, like what shots you need and how you're going to edit it.
Yeah.
But pacing is just like the thing I learned the most from Gary's Mod Machinima, because if you watch El Fugitivo, it's gonna. I mean, the standoff has its own pacing issues, but El Fugitivo also has its like worse pacing issues. But when you're in Gary's Mod and you set up your shots and do all your recording, and then you go to edit, you're like, wow, I either didn't record enough, or recorded too little, or this scene is boring or whatever. Those sort of criticisms are easy to make because it's such not to criticize Gary's Mod Machinima and saying that it's easy and whatever. It kind of is compared to real life,
Of course, I've noticed.
Real life is different.
Yeah.
Real life, you spend like a whole week doing one scene, and then you record it and you edit it, and you're like, wow, that was so good. But you're only saying it's good because you put so much time in it, and so you have like a bias to your own craft. But with Machinima, I do it like because I like doing it, but as I said, I do it for practice. So, it's really easy for me to see where I can improve when it's in Machinima.
I find that kind of thought process really interesting because I would say Walter is constantly his strongest critic.
Oh God.
He does not like his old stuff at all. The things that he put months of time into.
Yeah.
Dude,
even-
Briefcase has almost been deleted like probably 5 times now.
Oh man, don't. Yeah.
Walter hates.
audi-
Walter hates his work.
The audience does not know this, but yeah, I am my own biggest critic. I like.
Yeah.
I have thought about giving up like multiple times on Briefcase, and like, it wasn't like deletion of the channel, but more like deletion of the server, so I wouldn't have to deal with it. I got out of that though. Now
Yeah.
I'm kind of just waiting to see how Eternal Violation goes, but hopefully the next episode will look better than anything we ever did before. That's why I find like your stuff really inspiring, because like it seems like this sounds bad. This kind of sounds like an insult. It seems like you don't give a shit, and I don't mean that as like, oh, I don't care how you don't care how it ends up or anything. I just mean like you're not a perfectionist to the point of insanity where you like really hyperfixate on absolutely everything. But I could be wrong, but that's just how I see it, because I don't know, the way you go about things is like very different from how we do it. So I don't know how you would think of that. Like, I don't know. Do you have anything to say to that? Because I might be horribly wrong.
No, you got a good point. You got a really good point. I got like a really like cool story about this. But back to the deleting the briefcase or whatever. I've deleted. Well, when I say delete, I mean like archived my entire channel like 2 years ago, I think, because I was just getting sick of it. Blah 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 blah. But then I realized how important it was to me, because I had done so much of my channel. I'd say the biggest takeaway I get from my content is, when I said this earlier, when I meet new people and they see my channel, like, oh, this guy's cool, it's the idea that if people like what you're watching, or what they like, if people like the stuff on your channel, that means that those people are similar to you in a way. And so I think it's like a really good way to make friends / fans. But if it wasn't for me making the whatever I made back then, I wouldn't be here right now. It's like a way to display who I am as a person, and I take a lot of pride in that.
Interesting.
And
That's something I never
when it
really
comes,
thought about. That's a really good point.
yeah, when it comes to, well, it's like you meet someone like in real life or something, or on Discord or whatever,
shit.
wherever you meet anyone, and they're like, "Oh, dude, your YouTube channel is awesome. I love Gary's mod." You know, and it's like it's just such an easy way to gain reputation with people who are like-minded to you. On the second note, where the way I shoot my videos, where I don't give a fuck kind of mentality, that comes from I did a lot of I took film a lot in high school, and I actually took like summer camps as well for videography and whatnot. My least favorite people were the pre-planning people, because they would make all these plans, these great plans, but then when it came to shooting day, their plans just sucked, and it gave everyone such like an ego boost because they did all this planning and then they executed the plan. And so me and my co-director, well, me personally, I learned that if you can't just hit record and make something cool without 10 years of pre-planning, you have to learn how to do things efficiently. I'm all about what's the word for that? Efficiency. I prioritize efficiency over like perfect fine details, and so that's what Bravo Down was. You know, there was no script. You're like, okay, that's just the bad guy in the house. Let's go get him. What can we film? You know, but I write a script for my videos, obviously, but like 80% of that goes out the window because when we're shooting the scenes and I'm telling my actors to say their lines and they say their lines, I'm like, you know what, dude, that sounds wrong. Just say whatever you want, dude. And whatever they say at that time just feels way more natural, and it really adds to the way my videos feel, I guess. And so it happens a lot in episode 1 in Crooked Affluence, especially during the dinner table scenes and whatever, and the bank. I have like a script I write, and then I rewrite the script according to what my VR actors do, and then my voice actors copy whatever my VR actors do. And so in a way, my actors give each character their own personality, which is really nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah, that's our biggest problem is efficiency. Is like, but it's been like 4 months and we've been waiting on voice lines.
5 months. We're close to half a year.
Yeah.
Waiting on voice lines. Who are your voice actors? You guys got like your friends, or
Our friends.
Actual like
Mostly our friends.
Business tip from the Clentonium Machinima cinematic universe. I the only voice actors I use are ones that are deeply passionate and love voice acting or love me and my channel, and so I get my lines within a week, even within a day.
That's fair.
You know? But when you're trying to hassle a friend for a favor, and they're like, yeah, I'll get you their lines, and then they deliver you the lines, and the lines kind of suck, but then you're forced to put it in the video because you went through all that work. My advice would be to just pull like a Sigma boss, like I have no soul move, and be like, I don't like these lines, I'm gonna recast you, and then you'll be a lot happier when you find better voice actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a problem we have, because like a lot of the characters, I'm only going to talk about Eternal Violation because that's kind of our only frame of reference right now, because that's kind of our only project going for us at this current moment. All our actors, we do have some that are like, we have like 2 of them that are extremely passionate, like just for voice acting in general and for being on projects. And one of them, who was a voice actor, he even helped us like do a model and stuff for his character, which I was really like, that really caught me off guard. And I don't want to like seem ungrateful or anything, but I do wish, some other people would have that sort of passion that, we do. Like, Marvius and I, we like are extremely passionate about the stories we make, and we've had like big talks about our plans for each story and stuff like that. And, I'm not going to point fingers at anyone, but sometimes that same enthusiasm is not seen in some of the other people we work with. I don't like expect it. Like you shouldn't expect like that same amount of passion for anyone. Like expectations, like you gotta temper them, right? But there's a difference between like, not having passion, but still doing something because it's for fun and in a favor or whatever, and having to wait 5 months for voice lines. There is a bit of a difference.
You're asking for the bare minimum.
Yeah, we ask for the bare minimum, and sometimes that bare minimum cannot even be met, which I'm fine with, it's not a big deal, but it, you know. Sorry, you were gonna talk.
Yeah. An issue I run into, and this is from the standoff days and back in the day, I have this huge roster of people who own Gary's Mod and would love to help, but I have to like it almost feels like I'm playing like some sort of management game where I'm like constantly texting people, hey, are you available now? Are you available then? Can you help me at this time? Can you help me do this? And it works for a bit, but then they show up and you get them to do their things and they just like, you know, then they gotta go out for no reason because they have a life or whatever. And so, you know, not to pull that like, you know, I'm the Chinese factory CEO owner, but the reason Crooked Affluence got pumped out so fast is because one of my fans was like, I love your videos so much, dude. I'm like, yeah, you like them so much, why don't you help me make them? And he literally is responsible for like 80% of the video. I mean, like every movement you see on screen in Crooked Affluence is just this one guy, this one poor soul that I've recruited. But
Yeah.
you're right, you can't expect, you know, that amount of passion from everybody you work with.
Yeah.
But ideally, if your whole crew was like that, it would make everything a lot easier.
Yeah.
Very true. Part of the reason that we're so predisposed to asking our friends for stuff is that's kind of what Briefcase was, or it still is actually, is everybody on Briefcase is good friends with each other, with very few exceptions.
For the most
So,
part, yeah.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
We are kind of born out of a kind of weird collection of friend groups from like different backgrounds. So like some of us came from this Half-Life 2 RP server, and then some of us came from this other server that was Half-Life related. And you know, some of us came together and were like, "Hey, let's just do a bunch of shit," which was mostly led by me because it was usually my project.
Yeah.
And now that's currently still the case. It's kind of just my project right now, but that'll change with Marvius's show. But yeah, we've kind of had to grapple with most of these people being friends with lives. Some of them very passionate, others not so much. But
No.
the ones who are really passionate, they give a lot of input into their characters and such. Like Lightroom, he gave a lot of input into his character and how he thought the dialogue should be, and of course also pointed out that some of my lines sucked. So
Yeah.
I had to change some of them, and that's great. I wish I had more of that input from other people, but you know, you can't ask for everything from everyone.
We
Yeah.
did 2 recording sessions for 98, and both times we had a very long conversation about revising them. Both times, but you know, I think it's really funny that Briefcase Entertainment came, like, it was born from all the people from roleplay communities and stuff, but we don't really have that many writers, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
kind
these
of
people
just
come from
yeah.
environments where you are making a character, right? Or making multiple characters and narratives. But we don't really have that many writers. Most of our buddies help out with ideas and
Yeah,
voice acting. And
they're
that's
kind of
about it.
just there along for the ride while we
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
do most
but,
of
like-
the heavy lifting. Obviously, there's no show without the voices, but you know.
Yeah. It's nothing problem with that. It's just something I've noticed.
I'd say that there shouldn't be. How many you guys? Who does the writing?
Me and Walter do most of the writing.
Yeah, for Terminal Violation, it started out with literally just me and no input whatsoever from anyone, and whatever the first draft was, that was how it, you know, that's what it was used, which was awful. That later changed, like, around episode 5 to 6-ish. It became Marvius and Lightroom were my co-writers, but then with episode 6 and then episode 7, Marvius became my go-to guy. Like, we kind of became like development partners in it, and it's kind of the reason why we co-own the channel now, is because we kind of figure out that we're both really passionate about it. So when it comes to like lead writers right now, it's me and Marvius, and then Lightroom helps us out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I something I learned from my summer film camps is, the teacher made like 5 kids try to write one story, and that's just awful. I think that there should always be like one person to do like the big story, and then have it like edited and chipped away at. And so yeah, it's definitely not too bad that there's not as many writers.
I mean, that's essentially how we do it. Walter
Yeah.
writes out most of the big blurbs, and then Marvius helps out, and then every now and then I'll sort of act as an editing role, I suppose. I'll
Yeah.
help out
Yeah.
and give ideas and flesh certain things out. And you know, it
Like-
works. It's what I'd argue it's our smoothest like process in terms
Yeah.
of violation.
If there were more writers, it would quickly get out of hand and we'd lose the vision. But luckily,
Yeah,
there's
100%.
so few of us that even if like Lightroom and Marius are making changes, it's still befitting my vision because we talk a lot about it, and you know we see what fits for the character given what the vision for them is, and you know it works out.
Mhm.
I guess I should go on to the next question because it's kind of been a while.
Yeah, no, you got off track.
No, that's fine. This is
Well,
kind of,
it's still very good conversation.
it's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
this
yeah.
is for. This isn't just for questions.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
the,
yeah.
The questions are like the backup. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I notice a lot of your stuff now. It's not a lot on your channel. It's mostly what's in your Discord and what you just kind of do a lot. But what got you into blacksmithing?
Oh,
What got you
dude,
into that?
this is literally this this is some Nardwar type of question, dude. Okay, so
Okay.
let me think. This all starts in. I used to play this game on the Xbox 360 called Chivalry 1. Yeah, it was one of my favorite games. And then I got a computer and Chivalry 2 came out. And I was like, you know what? I like Chivalry 2. I love Chivalry 2. Oh, actually it was Mordhau. I played Mordhau. Then I played Chivalry 2. And then I was like, you know what? Why don't I do sword fighting in real life? So I made these foam swords. And I think me and my friend were hit each other with foam swords. And I got really passionate about it. But I sensed that people weren't taking me seriously. You know, it's a fun thing to do, but I would tell people that I was really good at sword fighting. And then they see the foam swords, and I could sense that they just kind of thought I was like LARPing or something. And I got so mad. And so I looked at my friend and I said, what if we just take the foam off of our PVC pipes and just hit each other with pipes? And he was like, yeah, okay. And so I'm getting hit with a pipe. I get hit in the nose. You know, I get my arm smashed up, my knee smashed up. And I'm addicted to it. I'm like, wow, I really love the genuine fear of a pipe coming towards my face. And so my friend feels the same way, and we go to buy a sword. And so now we're fighting with swords, and he smashes me in the arm, and I'm like, fuck, that hurts so bad. We gotta buy armor. And I go to Google and I look at armor, and it's so expensive. Armor is so expensive. It's like,
Yeah.
it's actually cheaper than like fursuits, but it's around the same price. Anyways, and then you know swords are expensive too, and this and that, and so I searched a video, you know, how to make armor, and this guy he digs a hole in the floor and like dumps coal into it, and it's like this primitive medieval setup, and you know he like makes some like knives, some armor, or whatever, and I was like, wow, that's really easy. I'll go do that, and so I made a forge in my friend's backyard. It's not even my backyard. And I've been working on the set of armor for the past 2 months. Learning all the skills. And to answer the question, I'm making armor because I want to avoid being hit with swords. Because I do sword fighting. But also, it's a really, really rare, like, niche... It's a really niche hobby. I mean... I live in a really weird place in Canada, and there's I guarantee you I'm like the only blacksmith in like a 200-kilometer radius. And
That's amazing.
so when you buy armor, you have to import it from Europe because all the blacksmiths live in Europe or maybe someplace in America. But then there's like the awful shipping fees, and then you know they don't know what size you are. But if I get really good at armor smithing, I have a potential to like quit my job and just make armor for people. And I really take. I'm really hoping that that's what happens.
Dude, that's awesome.
That is that was the last thing I expected to hear.
Yeah, you
that's
don't know
cool.
this guy at all.
Yeah, I don't know you at all. That's
Yeah.
a really fucking cool hobby.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
like sword fighting videos on his channel.
Oh my god!
Don't worry about it.
I think some of our employees fell. Hold on, let me get rid of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh
But yeah, he has a lot of sword fighting videos on his channel. So yeah, that's kind of what led to me asking that question. Because I learned in his Discord that he was doing blacksmithing. I'm like, huh, why is that? I never really learned it. So that's awesome. That's like that escalated very quickly. How you went from foam to swords.
I got more sword fighting videos on my Instagram and TikTok.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
sick.
Not all of them are on my YouTube.
Okay. You know, I've always kind of been sort of into it. I went to a Ren Fair once, and it was a really bad Templar costume, but it was still fun. I fought a guy who also had a really neat knight costume with foam swords. It was really fun. But dude, watching like the actual fucking what happened?
You lost. I remember that video.
Oh yeah, I lost that fight. I lost.
You
awfully.
lost it horribly.
I lost horribly. He fucked me up. To be fair, he had a way longer sword. I had like a long sword. That guy had a great sword.
Yeah. Keep
Bro,
complaining, buddy.
It was like guts length. Like, don't even, bro. It was Dragon
Skill
Slayer
issue?
length.
Quite literally skill issue.
Anyways, seeing like the actual like fighting there, like with people in armor with real fucking steel weapons, and they're like just going at it. That was awesome. I kind of wish I could be there. I want to like do that. But I'm not really like much of a fighter. I do want to do like maybe longsword training, like real shit like that. But I need money to do that and time, which I don't have. So I guess my next question has literally nothing to. I mean, it could have something to do with swords, depending on your answer. But what is your favorite piece of fiction ever made? And honestly, everyone else can answer this, but how about you?
It's such a wide.
It's a hugely broad question. I just asked my friend like a bit ago, and he could not give a response because it was so broad.
Taxi Driver.
It's a good movie.
And what
Fair
else? Yeah, that's a really broad. I've watched so many things that it's hard to pinpoint my
God, I hate my internet, bro. Oh my god.
on their Wi-Fi.
My internet
Yeah,
sucks so
Wi-Fi
bad.
sucks.
My internet sucks so bad.
Yeah,
What is
his
happening?
internet is like garbage.
It's so garbage.
Yeah.
My bad, yo.
Somebody's jamming him right now.
That's a
I-
KD2
I-
ECM
the
jammer
Russians.
on your Wi-Fi router.
Yeah.
I do have another question for that. Do you think Taxi Driver is autistic?
Why did you say that? Hello? What do you know? How do you know that?
I'm Nardwar.
I have like a whole video essay that I'm gonna record soon, titled "Is Taxi Driver Autistic?" And I was just this scared shit out of me.
No way. No way. Oh my god.
But yeah.
We're nardwaring the fuck out of you.
What?
Unintentionally. It's just because you posted that news thing on your Discord server, and I remember reading the Taxi Driver thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah.
A bit on brands, but Half-Life as a series is my favorite piece of fiction.
That's a great point.
It has been for 10 years or some shit. Always loved it. Always loved the community. Even things that aren't technically Half-Life but are offshoots or fan modifications or things like that. They've kept me going for a very long time. And I love Half-Life.
It's crazy what a lack of Half-Life 3 can do to a community.
It's true.
It's so crazy.
It's
man.
real. I think the Half-Life community,
Desperation.
if 3 came out, my god.
Oh my god.
It was so loud.
That was so loud.
Is there a horse in the room?
What's going on, guys?
Don't die. If Half-Life 3
I got
came
refresh
out,
Sorry, go ahead.
if Half-Life 3 came out like after episode 2, I think the Half-Life community would honestly not be at all the same as it is right now.
No,
Definitely not.
It would be very different.
definitely. If it,
What the fuck are you eating?
Well, no, what's your question on?
it sounds like an apple.
I'm eating an apple.
Alan? Adam's apple. No, my name is Alan.
What are you talking about?
The video. You don't know the video where it's like, I'm Alan, Adam's apple. No, Alan.
No?
You don't know that video?
Did you get your photos
No.
printed?
What? anyways, my favorite piece of fiction, I mean, it could be Half-Life. Avatar's a great show. It switches, honestly. I can't. Half-Life's my favorite game series, but is it my favorite piece of fiction?
I think it changes on a day-to-day basis for you, to be fair.
Yeah, like someday it'll be For Honor, and then the next day
What?
it'll be something else. Consistently, it's probably Half-Life. I'll just say that. That's easy.
Yeah.
Next question before my internet.
I didn't get the answer. Hold on.
Oh, yo, my bad.
Skipped over
Marvius. Yeah, my bad, Marvius.
So it's okay. I love you. I'd say Half-Life is probably a close second, but for me, Star Wars. I love Star Wars, bro.
Oh.
I've always been a fan of Star Wars, but specifically Andor. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
fair.
Star Wars is your favorite piece of fiction ever made, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me about the Journal of the Wills?
I just said it's my favorite.
Well, you said it was your favorite, so you have to be obsessed with it.
You
How's
have
it
to be
your
obsessed
favorite?
with it.
Well, I don't
be
care about like all this
excessively
extended
obsessed
lore
about it.
bullshit. I'll read the books. I'm
not
gonna buy
extended
the
lore.
books one day.
That's
Journal-
the books is extended lore.
The Journal of the Wills is not extended
Yeah.
lore. That's in the first ever script for A New Hope.
I don't read the fucking scripts.
That's what it is. Star Wars is the Journal of the Wills. That's how the story is told.
I don't care.
Star Wars
God.
is not my favorite piece of fiction ever made, but I know more than you. That's crazy. Anyways,
You're just excessively obsessed with it for some reason.
I'm obsessed with a lot of
Even
things.
though it's
let's
not your
be real.
favorite.
I guess the next question for Clentonium before my internet dies again. Is my internet dying right now?
No.
Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Well, what content creators inspire you the most? That is also a very broad
Oh.
question, but we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Venturian Tale? Yeah?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh,
Victoria
yep.
Tale.
Oh, yep.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
Yes.
Of course.
Mythical poll. Okay.
DNSL?
Okay.
No? Anyone know DNSL?
Who?
Sounds vaguely familiar, but
I don't know who that is.
Kroby Cat?
Krabby Cat?
I know both.
Krabby Cat.
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
And trying to think of one more. Those are like the ones that come to my mind because everyone I talk to, I always force them to watch those three YouTubers. Maybe not Venturian Tale. Yeah, actually no, it's just those three because their videos I like watch all the time and I'm like, wow, this is so cool.
Krabby
Awesome,
Cat,
that's really
I
cool.
really like his Left 4 Dead video, but everything else to me is kind of meh.
I like his
As
style
we
of
know.
presentation, but
Yeah.
You know,
His presentation's great. I'll give him that. It's always like top.
He's like a commentary YouTuber without commentary and I hate commentary YouTubers, so it's perfect.
Yes.
mm,
It's peak.
you know, the last Venturian Tale video came out in like 4 years ago.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
it's
it's
horrible.
horrible. It's awful what
It's-
happened there.
It's just like, holy shit, that happened 4 years ago? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh my god.
Elite Ball Knowledge, did you guys ever watch Venturian Tale's Machinima series?
they had a machine
Yeah, the
series.
Roblox one? The Roblox one?
Yeah.
No, they had one in Gary's mod.
Oh, I didn't know that one. Oh my
We're talking
God.
about Quayus?
Yeah, Quayus.
Quayus? Yeah. I
Quayus,
vaguely remember it. It was very weird.
Venturian Tale made a lot
not
of weird
sure how to
stuff.
feel about it. Yeah, they were very creative.
They
for lack of a better
obviously
word.
they obviously did not come from source first. They came
Yeah.
from like a bunch of other weirder sides of the internet and sort of brought that to source, but we're still
Yeah.
making mostly Gmod content.
They also had Riverbrook, which came out like 10 years ago or something, which I vaguely remember as well. These are just childhood memories at this point, but you know.
I just
they-
remember
they
their
had some interesting stuff.
I just remember they made like a Roblox machinima on some account that no one's ever heard of, and it's something that no one's ever heard of, and I don't know. That's pretty obscure. I don't think anyone's gonna know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
What are actually? I want Marius and Lerm to answer that. What content creators inspire you actually?
I don't know. There's just a lot of machinima creators like Ross Scott and there's one other that I'm thinking of. I can't put my name. Put a name to the face, but it doesn't matter. Markiplier is also very good. Recently with Iron Lung, and Iron Lung was great. Oh my god, I loved it. And
Yeah, his filmmaking stuff is like peak.
an opportunity to do something like that would be amazing. He's a big inspiration.
See, that's an interesting question for me because I don't make machinima.
Yeah.
That's a
You kind of do.
very. I mean, I kind of do, but like, I don't really like have a series that's my own, other than like an extremely schizophrenic like world I've been building for about 3 years now. But most of my inspirations come from media rather than specific artists. In a way. So really, that's just kind of a question that go on for way too fucking long. The only writer that I can really name that has inspired anything for me was Frank Herbert, and that's basically it.
Herbert.
Which he wrote Dune, mind you.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You guys know
Very good.
Joa Cones, the guy who makes
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
I love.
that's what I was
Yes,
thinking
I
of,
love.
Joa
him.
Cons,
I
yes.
love Joa Cons. I love
So
Joa Cons.
amazing.
He's so great. Yes.
I think I got a comment on my channel from him, and I was like, oh my god, I finally made it in the world.
What?
Yeah.
You did?
I love
No
that.
way.
I think it was on I think it was in El Fugitivo. I'll have to don't fact check me. Actually, do fact check me on that later if you want.
Okay. I have been
yeah.
preying on a comment from him, bro. Oh my god, I love that guy. He makes.
You guys want to
he's-
know a trick from a small content creator to get
Yeah.
other content creators to watch your stuff?
Yeah.
What?
And this is like a leap ball. Like this is like secret society knowledge.
Uh-huh.
I think what I did to Joe Cons is I commented something like, "Wow, these are such good videos. This could really help me with my content," you know. And then they get curious and they check your content out. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I did that to a lot of people and they ended up going to my channel because of it.
Start calling radiation hazard right fucking now, Walter.
Yes,
I
comment on
know.
every single one of his videos.
Oh shit! Wait, shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Call him.
influences, Rad has. He's the only commentator guy that I like.
That's
You know,
fair.
he's my favorite Half-Life YouTuber. In terms of like person who inspires me most, that's also a hard question for me. Kind of the same as Lightroom. I guess my favorite filmmaker would be George Lucas. Because I really respect him, but in terms of like content creators, like people on YouTube, like Venturian Till, yeah, Ross Scott, Red versus Blue, like Rooster Teeth,
Oh yeah.
of course. A more recent one, definitely Boomerang Crash.
Yeah.
That's some great stuff. That's some spicy stuff. Like as a Halo fan and as someone who's into Machinima, that is probably like one of the best Machinima things going on right now. And it's kind of crazy how much they get with like resources and like getting like celebrities on their. Like,
They exploded within
yeah.
like 2 years and became something like insane. And,
I don't
like,
understand how
I
that happened.
It's a mix of talent and luck, because at the end of the day, something immediately exploding is just simply because this is
Luck,
a YouTube
yeah.
thing. And,
Well, yeah, and it's also it has to have the production means to back it up. Like,
yeah,
if it's a certain bar quality that you gotta pass to have that actually be worth it.
you know, because
Yeah.
like if Crash was made by people who weren't passionate and who weren't like talented at what they do, then I don't think it would have became exactly what it is right now.
Yeah, also
But-
dedication is another thing. They have a lot of
Yeah.
time to dedicate to it. And they were probably like grinding out like episodes for years. For us, it's different. We don't really get the time to really grind on Terminal Violation. And I hope that will change for me, but we'll see how it goes. But like, yeah, Crash is definitely like a big influence right now and like everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of luck there, but also a lot of talent, a lot of dedication.
People who are just good at what they do and love it.
Yeah, I would like hope to make something as good as what they do, but my expectations are down the drain because I expect like Paragod level stuff from myself, and that's not really a good expectation at all.
Paragon's
So,
also another big influence.
Oh yeah,
His stuff
But
is
he-
really awesome.
but he's like industry professional though. He's like he's in a game company now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember reading that.
Forever
Who's he
Winter.
part of? Yes,
Doing
Forever
stuff
Winter.
For the
Yeah.
Forever Winter. He's doing
Yeah.
mapping, I believe.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's like
But I guess we'll move on to our next question. So this is kind of a joke one. Marvius came up with this one. What's a 10 out of 10 album, no skips?
Me? You talking to me?
Yeah, we're talking to you. This
Oh.
is about you. This is what the episode's about.
Oh, I only listen to like underground SoundCloud rappers, so I don't really have any like. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I have to spill the news. I'm a really big fan of this guy named Lucifer, and he's dead now.
oh,
But
Oh,
shit.
Rest in peace.
yeah, album no skips. I don't. That's a bad question because I only listen to underground SoundCloud rappers. So
Okay. I am.
Well, I know a guy you might be interested in. His name's TN.
Taylor Neutron.
Yeah, yeah.
You do not want to
And
look
DJ
at
on
my
the side
stuff. My
They're working on a new
underground-
album right now.
Yeah.
yeah. You might want to check him out.
Yeah.
oh, I know the New Vegas Radio. You know?
New Vegas. That's
Yeah,
good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Good songs.
Or Mojave
am-
Radio. Yeah.
I'm wondering what are Marvius and Lightroom's answers?
I guess I'll go
Best
first.
albums.
10,000 Days by Tool. And
Of course.
Oh my god,
like Clockwork, Queens of the Stone Age.
that's funny because I was gonna say Lateralis Tool.
Oh yes, amazing.
And also Chromacopia, Tyler, the creator.
It's a good one.
Awesome.
Discovery, Daft Punk.
Tough.
Yeah,
I love
That's
Daft
a fair
Punk.
one.
I like Random
que-
Access Memories more.
I love Ram. I think it's their second best, and probably objectively their best work. But I just love Discovery. Discovery's
fair.
great. I love it too much. And also it has my favorite song ever made in it, so I can't really. But next question for Clentonium. Also kind of a joke one. Why should we call Paul?
Okay, I got a really long story about Paul. Because Paul Whitaker is a character in the Standoff who sells guns, and his voice actor quit because I had plans for his character to go into the sequel of the Standoff.
Mhm.
And he suddenly wasn't comfortable with being racist anymore. I was like, dude, this is your whole character now. You tell me you don't want to do it?
Oh.
Yeah, but Paul, yeah, you can't call him anymore because in universe he's dead now. But
Oh no.
off screen, I haven't shown his death yet. But
What a shame.
What a shame. The best character
Yeah.
dead.
yeah,
Best character.
That sucks. Next question. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm trying so hard not to mess up the camera. My bad. So the next question.
Oh my god.
There's 2 questions left. So I'm gonna ask this one first. This is another very broad one that will probably be very hard for you to answer. What is your favorite thing you've done?
Mm.
Ever?
Favorite thing I've done. That's a good one. That's a good one.
You got hit with a pipe.
Yeah, I'm like super anti-fun, so I don't count things I do for fun as something I I like doing. So I gotta think of like my life's greatest accomplishment. I don't know. I'm like living in a limbo. Jeez. Oh, okay. I got one. No, I don't got one. It's not true. I just changed my mind.
I know.
Favorite thing I've ever done. I've done like a lot of things, but like, oh god, my brain's going to explode. I'm like recalling my entire life ahead of me and before me.
Do you want me to broaden it less? Like, do you want me to like say like what is your favorite machinima or like favorite like video?
Well, that's like a different question entirely.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, good point.
Favorite thing I've ever done. Breaking up with my ex-girlfriend. There you go. Boom. So,
Epic.
Wow, that's great.
I'll take it.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
I remember when
She-
Walter broke up with someone because he didn't have time to work on
No,
his
no, that is not what happened. I knew you were gonna say something like that. Oh my god. So to explain that,
You don't have to explain your interpersonal relationships, so go ahead.
I said that 1 to 5% of the reason was that. Not that it was the
Yeah.
entire reason. Oh my god.
No Newman
Any-
from Whiplash.
Anyway.
I think I cut off Clentonium though.
Yeah.
my
Did you?
my ex-girlfriend was stopping me from making machinima for a bit, so that's why there's not so many. Well, she didn't stop me, but I didn't have much time. And since I regret dating her in the first place, I think that if she never existed, there'd probably be more machinima on my channel right now. So, I
Amazing.
don't feel too
That's
bad.
that's
You can
crazy.
finish your project now.
That is crazy. That's
Well, you guys are
crazy,
like one and
dog.
the same.
No, we're not. No, we are not. Marvius and Lightroom, what is your favorite things that you've ever done?
I guess recently, I made a live action short film with my friends called The Tip Off. Is it kind of like my first foray? What's the word? Foray
Hooray. Yeah.
Foray, yeah.
into
No,
like
I've
live
never
action
heard of
filming.
I've never heard this word in my life.
It's a word.
The
I'm
word.
aware of.
Use
But
it.
yeah, it was my first kind of experience live action filmmaking. And it didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to, but I don't care. It still turned out fantastic, and I'm really proud of it. And we submitted it for a local film competition, and it won Best Cinematography, so I'm very proud of that.
That's a really fucking broad question. I can't really think of anything that's like specifically my absolute favorite ever. And I feel like giving a funny answer would be cheap. So I'm gonna say, hey Walter, you answer it.
Answer the question, Walter.
Walter?
You know, I probably, when I wrote down these questions, I probably should have also had answers for myself. So I don't have an answer currently. I don't know what my
Yeah,
favorite
it's
thing
because
is.
it's like you have to go through your entire life, man. That's a question you sit on for like
Um,
30 minutes.
Could I just say that my favorite thing will be Terminal Violation when it is finished and up to the quality that I want it to be? Can I just say that?
Sure.
Alright.
Okay, I can
guess.
say when in like 50 years when I'm done writing Sentinel Beyond, that'll be my favorite thing. All right, there you go.
Yeah. Good,
Done.
good. Sentinel Beyond is a schizophrenic universe, by the way.
It's my
Please.
schizophrenic ramblings about shit that I think sounds cool.
Yeah.
I think
That's,
I read part of it.
vaguely- You probably did a while ago. Because I wrote a single short story that's not entirely finished, but it was almost finished.
You know what? You know what, actually? You know what my favorite thing is that I've done?
What?
I found a friend group. I became part of a friend group that we are a part of, Lightroom, the boys.
Yeah.
Marvius is not a part of it, but he kind of is.
I'm an honorary part of it.
Yeah, he's an
honorary.
honorary member, you know.
He's got a permanent invite to one of the voice chats, so you know, I think he sort of belongs in there. But really, just all of that, like the people that I've met online, that is currently one of my favorite things. Because you know, my life wouldn't be the same at all without all these people, you know, and all the memories I've made.
You know, in a way, the Source community is kind of the catalyst for that.
Yeah.
Inherently, that like we found friends online that we've known for like 6 years or something like that. But like they're a big part of our lives, and you know that's special.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Next question.
Yeah, I have one more question for Clentonium, but really that doesn't mean it's the end because we can just like talk about whatever, as long as you want, I guess. But my last
course.
question is, when is Crooked Affluence Ep2 gonna release?
Okay, so we have. Hold on, let me pull up the statistics real quick. I have like an exact number calculated right now. Yeah, we are 20.7% complete Crooked Affluence. And that only took us sessions, 2 hours each. So that took us 6 hours for 20%. And so theoretically speaking, that's what I hate is I can actually finish like a whole episode in a day if if I wasn't so busy. So I want to say, what month is it? April. I want to get it done before April, but it's probably going to be coming out next month.
Awesome.
That's a
yeah.
great release window. Our
Way
release
better than our
window.
release window.
Yeah, Walter.
Our release window is down the drain. There is.
Our release window was April, but then voice acting happened.
Yeah.
How long
and then,
is it already recorded?
We've recorded the very first opening shots because that's what we have lines for.
Why don't you just record the whole thing and then get lines?
Well,
Because
we're doing it. Terminal Violation's fully animated, right? So we have to sync it up with voice lines,
yeah, all the characters need to fit.
I
Yeah,
see.
which is not as much
I
as a
see.
problem with my new series. It's
Yeah.
part of the reason why I'm doing it like that.
Yeah.
You could do it the other way around, but that'd probably be weird. I don't know.
Well, both
That's
of the
tough.
shows that we're gonna be doing are both the different ways. Like they're both the other way around of each other. Like Terminal Violation is animation and lines like first, and syncing it up to those lines, and then East Side Pimps will be like, the other way, like, lines afterwards.
More closer to how you're doing your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which will be kind of freeing in a way. So I think Rain will definitely be way easier to do and way more fun to do, while Terminal Violation's like this thing we take very seriously, at least kind of try to. It's the big vision project, and it's kind of a
It's the
problem.
one
I
that
would-
takes a while.
Yeah.
I would recommend a website called Casting Call Club or a Discord server called Voice Actors Club. That's where I got a lot of my voice actors, and
Interesting.
not to recommend that you demolish these voice actors who you've been waiting for so long for.
Oh,
But
no,
if you
I wouldn't
do,
do
it
that.
could be worthwhile.
If I were to get like people from that, it'd be like Rebel and like characters that aren't masked. I like the idea of all the masked Combine characters being our friends, and all the rebels and the people who are suffering
Yeah.
under the Combine being like professional voice actors. I don't know why, but I kind of like
Yeah.
that idea. So I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing, but we'll see how that goes. Is there anything else you want to say? Cause like I don't know, we've been here a while. I don't really
We
know.
have.
Yeah.
We went on to some long tangents.
Yeah, we went on some long tangents.
Yeah.
Is there anything else like you want to like talk about? Because like this is kind of like a unique situation. Like
Oh my god!
I think the floor broke.
how did that happen? I don't
I guess
understand.
I kind of stole the PVC from a construction site. I guess it
Oh my God.
must have been in the rain,
Oh,
like rotting.
oh, okay.
PVC
doesn't
rot.
Well, not
Why is
PVC,
there-
my bad. Plywood.
Why
Plywood.
is there a
I see.
fucking hole in the floor?
Look at. Remember when we blew it up last episode?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's how that
I thought they
happened.
fixed that.
Yeah, I
Well, yeah,
recommend
that's why I
not
put
going in that
plywood
hole.
over it.
I recommend not
Yeah.
going in that hole.
Don't go in there.
You do
pretty-
not
it's
want
pretty
to
bad.
go.
It's actually not that deep. You
You
can
do
like see
not-
to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
So we should do a death run. That's what this reminded me of.
Oh, we should.
That
Briefcast
would be-
Entertainment Death Run. That'd be hilarious.
Lyrum is dead.
Oh, I just.
Oh, yeah,
cover him up, cover him
Clentonium.
up.
I have another room to show you where we can probably put his body.
Oh, yeah. Let's do
follow
that.
me.
Yeah. What's up?
It's this room right here.
Okay,
Danger,
okay.
no trespassing. That sign's there for
Yeah,
a reason, cause. Let me unlock it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is where we hide the bodies of our
Yeah, that's
our
where we
dead
store
workers.
our workers.
Yeah. Where's his body? Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, yeah. This guy. We forgot
Oh.
about him. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get Lyron back somehow.
Yeah, we'll get him back from the depths of hell, wherever that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clentonium, I would like to thank you for getting on our Briefcast. You are our first guest, and I am so happy to have you here. It's been a really neat time. Do you have any like closing thoughts you'd want to say before you leave? and like leave
Yeah.
us forever.
This is it's a pretty cool invite. I really appreciate it. It's like my niche micro celebrity status. Yeah, I've just been rewarded. But yeah, did you guys find my videos through Crowbar, or is there like was it something else?
The first I heard,
I think it was. I don't remember what the competition was, but it might have been Crowbar. But yeah, we found Crooked Affluence at that competition.
yeah, that's how we found
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
And then-
the only reason I know about Crowbar is I don't actually watch Machinima. I said maybe like Red versus Blue and like SFM and all that.
Yes, I love
It doesn't
Red
really
versus
count though.
Yeah.
But I just make Machinima to, as I said earlier, to practice like filmmaking and whatnot. And you can go through your statistics of your videos, and it'll tell you like where your viewers come from. And I got a lot of views because Crowbar made like a video talking about my video, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Oh.
So yeah,
Awesome.
Crowbar shouting me out led to this. It's like Destiny, and he shouted me out like 4
Yeah.
years ago. So
That's awesome.
this is fate right here.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's cool.
But yeah, I know I really enjoy the invite, and hopefully Gary's Mod Machinima market. Well, I've got something big planned for the Gary's Mod Machinima market that will send
I'm so-
shockwaves to the world. I'm sure.
I also have
so
big
excited.
plans. Yeah, there's Terminal Violation, and then there's a film I'm making. I can't wait for that.
Oh yeah, the film.
Yeah.
The film, yeah. But we'll make big waves at some point. We'll see how it goes. I really want
Yeah, I
Gmod
don't-
Machinima to be like a bigger thing.
I don't know how much I could. I guess I could say anything because I'm the director, but the third episode was the first episode I wrote, and dude, I don't know if I want to spoil. This is like the craziest episode, but
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Yeah.
I wrote this episode knowing that it will do numbers. I will guaranteed fame from this episode,
All right.
and I've been waiting
Millions
to
of
make this
bajillions
episode.
of views.
No, I'm serious. This is it.
I'm excited
It's
to
like
see it.
my great big plan. Episode 3. Mark my words.
It's gonna be
All right.
peak.
Yeah. So
Can't wait.
be like Half-Life 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll get 1K views. I'm sorry.
All
That was so mean. I'm so sorry.
You're so
That
mean,
was-
Walter. We should.
that
I'm
was so
I'm
no,
throwing you into the pit.
No, please. Oh my god.
Oh.
Where'd
Oh,
I
where'd he go?
Where'd I go?
Oh, there he is.
What? Am I?
He's in the pit.
I'm in the pit. Wait, hold on. Wait. No, I was in the roof.
Wait.
Okay. I don't
Oh,
know.
you're up there.
Yeah.
How fascinating.
Anyways,
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm really glad I haven't seen any bombs exploded here because I think that's the enemy of my machinimas is spontaneous explosions.
I wish we had some bombs, but I don't think we thought that far ahead.
Well, if
I
we
have
had
so- I have
bombs,
something
there
pretty
would be
similar.
explosions. Ow! Oh!
I'm dead.
Can we just blow him up
Fantastic.
already? Can we just kill him?